Pixar finds its wild side in a beaver-centric adventure. The latest offering from Pixar, titled Hoppers, marks a spirited departure for the storied animation studio. Directed by Daniel Chong and written by Jesse Andrews, the film centers on Mabel Tanaka, a 19-year-old animal lover with a history of environmental activism that borders on the obsessive. Since childhood, Mabel has been a fierce protector of the natural world, a passion nurtured by her late grandmother in a serene forest glade behind their home. The story kicks into gear when a local politician, Mayor Jerry Generazzo, voiced with slick charm by Jon Hamm, announces plans to pave over this sacred glade to build a freeway. Desperate to save the habitat, Mabel discovers a secret hopping technology developed by scientists at Beaverton University. This breakthrough allows human consciousness to be transferred into hyper-realistic robotic animals. Seizing the opportunity, Mabel hops into the body of a mechanical beaver to infiltrate the local wildlife and rally them against the developers. While the premise inevitably draws comparisons to films like Avatar, the movie proactively winks at the audience, with characters even shouting that the two have nothing in common. However, Hoppers distinguishes itself through a sense of chaotic, unhinged energy that is rare for Pixar. As Mabel navigates the animal kingdom, she befriends King George, an optimistic, music-loving beaver voiced by Bobby Moynihan. Their rapport forms the emotional heart of the film, even as the plot spirals into increasingly bizarre territory. The animation is particularly noteworthy for its dual perspective. When viewed through human eyes, the animals appear stiff and toy-like, perhaps a nod to the studio's merchandising roots. Yet, when the film shifts to the animals' point of view, the world becomes lush and expressive, with every whisker and feather rendered in breathtaking detail. This visual flair supports a narrative that eventually involves an animal council, and a third act, featuring a vengeful insect prince and a flying assassin shark. Underneath the slapstick humor and the Mission Impossible-style animal heists, the film remains anchored by Mabel's grief and her struggle to protect her grandmother's legacy. While it may not reach the tear-jerking heights of the studio's most famous classics, it is a confident, self-aware, and genuinely funny eco-fable. Ultimately, the movie suggests that the best way to understand the world is to step outside of yourself, even if that means stepping into the fur of a beaver.